So there will be puppies. The puppy is here. Yes, the puppy is here sleeping. Once everyone's trickled in, I'm gonna get her. Oh, and there's an ad starting soon, apparently. So we'll wait until the ad is passed.
All right, hold on. I just grabbed Allie. All right, hold on. So she can see.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Grabbed Allie. All right, hold on. So she can see.
Oh, sorry. The
Just have to
stream feedback.
So good.
Oh, there's my tea. Yeah, this week has been total wash as far as doing anything productive is concerned.
Yeah. Yeah, new dog life would be like that.
Yeah, especially now it's new dog and still baby life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess I might as well go get here. Let me turn everyone's gonna have to excuse my super messy office. Where is
the death counter?
There we go. Yeah, my office is a mess right now. All right, let me grab the puppy.
Bring us the puppy. Bring us the puppy.
Uppy.
Here, just sit here.
Oh,
Get these
fuck
back
yeah.
on. Okay, so here, come here, puppy. Here's the puppy. We have named her Daisy. She is a little newfie puppy with 3 legs. And she is the sweetest,
Chilly.
Yeah. See, she's missing one leg.
Daisy.
Yeah.
Oh,
And she literally walks around like a hound eye. So my nickname for her will probably be Hound Eye, but the girls really, really insisted on Daisy. And this is the first time I've had a puppy. I've never owned a puppy before. And yes, she's a newfie, so she's going to be basically a 3-legged black bear. She's going to be enormous. But they're very calm and gentle as a breed. So hopefully she will be a very good family dog. We're going to get her properly trained this time, unlike the last dog.
Yeah, this is the first time you've had a dog that you can actually like hold.
Yes, actually. So for some background, our previous dog was Poppy, who people have probably seen in streams and videos in the background sometimes. She is no longer with us now, sadly. But she did live a long and pretty good life, all things considered. She was a rescue, and she had some really, I don't know what happened to her, but she had some mental scars when she came to us. And she was never really a family dog. She tried her hardest. Like, she really wanted to be a good dog, but she was afraid of children, and she was a little bit of a fear biter. So we couldn't, like, the kids couldn't really pet her or interact with her at all. So anyway, when we got Daisy, they were like, "Is this a dog we can pet?" Like, yeah, that's so sad that they didn't know that most dogs you can pet. We just had a dog with some baggage.
Yeah.
But yep, that is the puppy. She is.
Is she sleepy?
She is sleepy. Yeah. I'm also not used to having a dog that is this calm, because Poppy was not calm. Poppy was a golden retriever mixed with, I don't know, a hummingbird or something. She was, yeah, she was very cute, but very high strung and had a very piercing bark and very vocal. And so this dog is just, even as a puppy, she's just so calm, and she loves being held and taking naps with us. But she also loves chewing on everything because she's a puppy.
That's a normal thing.
Yeah. We expected that. It's actually funny how similar it is to my my youngest, who's 6 months old, because babies are almost worse than at least worse than this puppy is, because with a baby, it's not a sometimes thing. It's if it is in arm's reach, it's going to get chewed on, no matter what it is. She's tried to the most problem. It's not really problematic, but the most troublesome thing she does is that she wants to play with us. So she loves trying to gnaw on everyone's like feet and arms and stuff.
Yeah, that's something you have to sort of like. You have to make it clear because she's not going to be around other puppies and dogs.
She won't get that. Yeah. Well, we're gonna have her around them as much as we can. That was the other thing.
Right.
Poppy could not be around other dogs either because she had really bad experiences with other dogs and was very aggressive out of fear toward them. So, but yeah, we're gonna. We're all sorry. Go ahead, Dylan. I'm interrupting you.
Yeah, having an environment where there's negative feedback to if she applies too much force to like a a gnaw is good. So she knows that like, oh, when I'm playing, I shouldn't apply any force.
Yeah, and we are. Oh, you can't even really see the. Let me angle this down a bit so everyone can see the dog a bit better. There we go. Yeah, and we are going to. I mean, I've already talked with a trainer. We're going to get her like actually trained and stuff. Oh, there's Rachel in chat. Psychotic bear woman. I assume that's Rachel at least, because that was my nickname for her. Which that's why that's why Rachel and I work great together, because I thought it would be really funny to make Siri on her phone, like change her name on her phone to Psychotic Bear Woman, so the next time she like did use Siri at all, Siri would be like, okay, Psychotic Bear Woman. And instead of divorcing me, she thought it was hilarious. Same thing when I decided to order her a personalized Toblerone bar, and in every text box I just put penis. So it arrived and it was just like penis, 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 and it's like she almost died laughing.
That was so funny.
She misses the puppy already. Yes, she is a good puppy. She is the cutest thing, and she is going to turn into roughly the size of a small horse. But one of our friends has Newfie Mix, and he was like the sweetest dog ever. So, yeah, she's a Newfie, Graham. Yep, Newfie. Not sure if she's mixed with anything. They were pretty sure they didn't do any DNA tests, but they're pretty sure she's pure Newfie. Yeah, the puppy also blends in really well with like everything. Here, I'll try to get this angle down even more. Yeah.
My parents have a room that's like completely like dark. Like every surface is like a black carpet, and Piki is also pretty much that same color scheme.
Yeah,
and she used to love hiding in that room, and no one would be able to see her. Like she'd just like go in that room and sleep, and everyone would just be like, "Oh my god, there's a dog right here."
I come to think of it, I think this is the first pet that I've ever owned, or that my family's ever owned, that was like this jet black color. Oh, it was. You said your Newfie as a kid was very stupid. I've always said that you.
Puppy, David?
What? Sorry, what did she
say? She said, "Thank you for sharing your puppy."
Oh, you're welcome.
She's heading out. I just told her to be like, "Here, come here, come here."
Yeah, you gotta see the puppy. She's so cute. We love her so much. We as soon as Rachel like found her, she's like, "Oh my gosh, that is our dog." Because she's I guess they found her in a ditch, and she had a really bad bite on the leg, and they weren't able to save the leg. So she's a little hound eye, and will turn into a very big hound eye. All right, puppy, you wanna go lay back down? Can you say bye to all the people? No, just sleepy. All right, I'm gonna put her back down. Here you go, dog. There you go. Yeah. So that is the puppy. And
cute.
I'm sure she can make other appearances on streams and videos and stuff. We're very excited about being able to like take her out to do things. Yeah, we have 4 cats and a doff. We have 3 cats, 1 dog, and Zamboni, who is, I don't know what. Indie Horror Talk, I'll get back to you about that stuff as soon as I can. I'm not really open to very many interviews right now, though, just because of time constraints.
The Zamboni is like the unofficial New Blood mascot.
Yeah. The jank cat. We really love animals that have like, I don't want to say special needs animals, but we really love animals that have are a little off or quirky in some way.
We like our animals like we like our Dark Souls too.
Yep, basically. Yeah. I mean, everyone in this house is a bit janky. The other person is Dylan, who's the Gloomwood dev. Okay, death counter is up. And let's play Dark. Speaking of janky, some Dark Souls 2. So, okay, I did the boat thing. Yes, this is what's coming up. I remember now. Oh, right, it's not Elden Ring. In Elden Ring, I always have a torch in my second hand, in my offhand, as a secondary. Hurrah for bad luck. Just went into the water. It's a bit steep. Yeah, Dillon, right, Dylan?
Yeah, it's the less common spelling.
Is it?
I think it's less common.
Okay.
At least
I guess I'm very used. Okay, I guess I'm really used to it because I've known you for a while.
Yeah, I think most people associate Dylan with like Bob Dylan.
Oh, right. That
kind of spelling.
Where Pupper? Oh, you missed the Pupper. The Pupper was at the very beginning. She's now down sleeping. I can maybe, if she's still around, once the stream is done, I can show her again. Let's see. I'm just trying to remember what I was doing here. I have that. Someone mentioned I need to check. Oh, I am an idiot. I did. No one caught this. Or they didn't mention it. I accidentally upgraded a different longsword.
Oh my god.
So you know what that means. It's time for what's that called? Power stancing.
Power stancing.
Where'd it go? Oh, up here.
Nope.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, wrong. I am being dumb. Hold on, I'm getting bloops. Let me make sure that isn't Rachel telling me, I don't know, if the cat is on fire or something. Oh, thank you. If you're watching the stream, thank you for the message. Okay. There. Now we're powered, and I hold. What was it?
I think it's.
It's Y, right?
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Okay. This may not be very good, but.
And I think. Is it,
does
you swing both?
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Can I do like a. Okay.
There
Those
were
are thick
puppies.
thoughts.
You just were too late.
Yeah, the puppy will. If the puppy is still around here, when the stream, like near to the end of the stream, I will bring her back. I I know I'd say it every stream, but this is such a good feature.
I know. It's so funny.
It's so good. Alright. Don't give up, skeleton. Okay. Someone mentioned the thick thighs on my character. I forgot that I made a thick character. She's green most of the time, so... Okay. This is an ominous shape, an ominous elevator. How do the cats feel about the new dog? They are not fans. Even Zamboni is, like, wary of her. I think Zamboni and her will become friends because Zamboni is a psychopath. But he's still kind of like, I don't understand what this creature is.
Yeah.
Oops.
Especially once Daisy becomes massive, then the cats will go from, I don't understand what this creature is.
Yeah.
I am not interacting with this creature.
Yeah, that's very possible. Or, well, by that time they might also just be used to her.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a way there. Of these? Okay. They were just a bit broken, so wasn't sure if maybe I could break the bars more. Some life jet. It kind of looked like a Rise of the Triad secret a little bit. Like the bricks were slightly whiter. Yeah, this is my first playthrough of Dark Souls 2. Something? Huh, that one brick there. See, it looks
Yeah.
kind of out of place. And that's like a Grimrock secret.
Oh, I love Grimrock.
Steel. Yeah, me too. I had a great time with that. The only thing that could have made it better for me is if it was turn-based combat instead of real-time.
Yeah.
Although the combat was still really fun.
Yeah. I was surprised it wasn't that when I first played it, but
yeah,
it was still fun.
Yeah,
like, for what it was.
I love that sort of dungeon crawler. Every once in a while, it hits just right. Like I need to play a grid-based dungeon crawler.
The atmosphere in Grimrock is just like so good.
It's really good. Yeah. And I think a big part of that is because they weren't afraid to have it just all be repetitive looking. And you get that, I don't know, it works. It just works so well. Another dungeon crawler that I think is super fun is actually the Doom RPG. Which
I have not tried that.
It's really cool. It's like, yeah, it's really fun. You have to run it on like a, what phone was that for? So it was for like old cell phones. And so you have to run it on an emulator. I think there's a standalone PC version now though, that like a fan thing. I don't think it was on N-Gage. Oh, shoot. Well, back to shields. Let's see, that was fire. I was using this. Yeah, just use this. Oh, these guys. I recognize this this enemy model from the numerous times they bum rushed me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, he just fell.
Oh, he's still alive though. Dang it. Don't have my bow anymore. Can I use this? What is this anyway? Bellkeeper bow. Okay. I guess it's just lighter. That actually might be better to have because it's lighter. No, I haven't tried Battlespire. I thought you were going to say Blades. I was going to be like,
oh boy.
I have. It's not good. There. There we go. Did I see another one, or am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. Maybe not. I
just heard someone shoot at you.
Yeah. It is unclear. I can't believe I upgraded a different longsword. That is so stupid. I need to go unload a bunch of this stuff at the next bonfire. Which,
just look.
Yeah.
Look at it this way. Remember that in our Dark Souls 1 stream when you like consumed the Firekeeper soul?
Yes.
Yeah, you haven't done anything that bad. Let's run through.
That was so funny. Just chat immediately was like pain, 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 pain. Oh, dogs. Yeah, there's right. That's probably the guy that fell down, isn't it? Oh, so an update on Johnny and his adventures with Elden Ring is that he decided to stick with the same character, and he went and leveled up by fighting the one Rune Bear boss in whatever cave that is, and was able to get past Margit and shoot. Oh wait, is that Pursuer now? What are you doing here, bud? So he said he got past Margit, and he was really shocked at how easy the Weeping Peninsula boss was. What is that thing? The Misbegotten.
Oh, Misbegottens, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the game wants you to do that before doing Margit.
Yes, I seem to remember from data mining, people found out like the enemy scaling for Weeping Peninsula is where you're supposed to go next after like the starting area.
Yeah.
Okay, let's drop some of this stuff off. None of that, just weapons. I don't think I need this.
Well, I'm glad he like pushed through and
yeah, he didn't mention
all that.
Yeah, he didn't mention if he's enjoying it more or not, but he was still playing, so
yeah. I mean,
hopefully
it's
it'll
better
be a
than
good
being
time.
like, oh, I didn't play it anymore. Like I'm not playing it.
I'll keep this. That's gonna go in there. I mean, I don't really have a problem keeping one of each weapon, just in case I want to use it, but just gonna weed out the doubles here. Whip. I can't remember. Isn't there one of these games where the whip is really good and the other two the whip is like a complete joke?
This is the game that has the very good whips.
Ah, good to know.
This and Elden Ring have the strongest whips.
Yeah, I actually like the whip in Elden Ring for some situations. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some really like solid whip builds in Elden Ring. And I mean, like if you count the threaded cane and beast cutter and Bloodborne, those are also like super good whips too.
Gotcha. Just store that. Yeah, I don't like having doubles of stuff if I don't need them. Well, armor is whatever. I don't need to... Well, yeah, I'll probably drop these off. Again, I'll keep one of each. Same with this stuff. I've heard people say this has the best build variety and build viability.
Compared to the other Dark Souls games?
I guess. That's what I've heard people say a few times, is that Dark Souls 2 is the best build variety. I have no idea if that's true or not, but... This off... Okay. I think we're good. There. That will make my inventory a bit less confusing. It's PvP focused. Is it?
This game still has a very hardcore PvP fan base.
Huh. doubly so with power. Oh, to continue. Wait, hold on. I'm seeing an older. Battlespire is an objective improvement over Daggerfall systems. Okay, but it's just as jank and not open. Kind of defeats the fun part of Daggerfall, to be honest. Daggerfall Unity is such a fun time, but it's so weird. So continuing the question I posed at the very end of last stream. What do people feel as far as varying up the content of streams? Do you guys, I mean, everyone who is watching here, I assume, enjoys watching me play Dark Souls 2, but would it, I guess I could just go down here. Hit boxes.
Oh my god, the rare plunge win.
Yeah. But is this something where it's going to be like better off and more entertaining if I vary what I'm streaming, or if I just stick with like Dark Souls 2 until I finish it and then move on to something else? I know, is that him? Yeah, I guess he just appears out of nowhere.
You can hear him, but I think you're preoccupied with the stream.
Oh, what is bye? Okay.
This friggin' crossbow man is just slowly whittling you down.
Ah, go up the stairs. Okay. What are other stream I don't know. I have a bunch of potential ideas for things, or for like one-offs. There's also, I still haven't finished what is that? Rabbit Hole. I think there's maybe one stream left of that. And this is so not worth it.
You can destroy the platforms.
What? Okay.
Yeah, like you can attack them.
Oh! He just gets up ready to fight.
You still have one more crossbowman who's aiming at you.
Isn't he up there? No. Okay, yeah, you're right. Whoops, that's not healing. Why did I do that? Okay. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I am very flexible as far as what I would enjoy streaming. I mean, I wouldn't really stream anything that I am not having fun with, so it's really whatever. And if anyone knows, like, what is there one that does better for like people for like discovery or things like that? Yes, one. Let's see. Variety. That's true. If ever at the pace I go, everyone will be old by the time I actually reach the DLC if I were to vary up games. Oh, and someone mentioned here, let me get out. There it is. Okay, so someone mentioned that apparently this is it's like Dead Rising controls, and that's why it seems like the tracking is really bad. So when you're holding a movement button, it will look okay. So like no, I need to be locked onto something. Find a guy.
There's also, this is the weirdest thing about ultra weapons in this game. Press, I think it's L2.
Okay. Which one's 2? I never remember which one is that the
Lower
trigger?
left. Okay, that. You see what you just did
what
there?
is What is that?
In this game, ultra great swords have a parry.
What on earth?
Yeah, it's called like a super parry or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can parry with an ultra weapon.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
And that's the parry animation, huh?
Yes.
Interesting. Hey, I opened a shortcut. Cool. I'd always heard that this game was, like, not very interconnected, but I guess people were just talking about the levels. Okay, so when I'm locked on here, if I hold back, I turn and swing that way. Like, it's like Dead Rising, where, like, if you're holding a direction, then it swings that way, but if you're not holding anything, it swings on what you're locked onto.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
It's funny. I kind of play like half unlocked. When I play larger weapons in like all the games now.
Yeah, just because of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna end up using that very much, just because I'm not doing a strength build, but apparently that's how the controls. That was big for me in Dead Rising. Also, I was like, this game is super cool, but I cannot figure out how to aim. And then when I figured that out, it was like, oh, okay, this feels really good now. Parrying with ultra great swords also dislocates the enemy's shoulder. See, I don't even know if that's a joke or not. The Bastille is one of the more overtly loopy areas. Okay, fair enough.
Half this game's level design criticism comes from one part in one level.
That sounds like... Oh, hello. That sounds like pretty much all video game discourse anymore.
And I don't even mean like a section. I mean literally one room.
Wow.
We'll get to it. It's very funny.
Oh, I messed up that parry. Yeah. Let's try again. Here, come back here. Okay, or you can fade away. That's fine too.
Oh, Shrine of Amana is cancer, but
I have heard that name a lot.
But I don't think anything gets as much criticism as the.
Oh, it's the elevator, isn't it?
Yeah, the elevator.
Yeah, I've heard of. I don't know exactly what it is. I just know it's a really stupid elevator transition. And I would be shocked if I don't think it's amazing and hilarious, because it sounds like exactly my sort of sense of humor.
That one elevator has created an immense hate boner for this game, and it's amazing.
Yeah, that's just how stuff goes now. I guess it's how stuff always went.
Yeah.
But especially now, it's like you hear on social media, hey, this thing is bad. And then everyone's just like, ah, right, we understand now, this thing is bad.
There is something, God, during the meeting, I think Hakita brought it up, where like, this game definitely has that, like, you have to kill the 4 strongest beings in the universe so you can navigate around a path of like 10-foot high rubble.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like that kind of stuff has just been video games forever.
Yeah,
like that's just I just find that funny.
There is this running phenomenon that seems to happen repeatedly, where when there's a game that's sort of a bit of a breakout hit, or it like revitalizes a series or something, then whatever fans are made from that game are gonna be like really weird and kind of up their own ass about whatever comes next. Because that's happened that's happened several times that I've been able to see. It's like a repeating thing. I don't remember if I explored this. There's a dude there. Not that necessarily means anything.
I think people it's so easy to get into that headspace of if you're trying to make negative arguments against something, it's so much easier to see the flaws in it. And if you actually enjoy something, it's so much easier to sort of disregard the flaws.
So it's like, where is David going? I don't know. I just felt like going back this way. This is why we're never going to finish this game. Sorry, continue, Dylan.
Just like, this is like, it's a hard phenomenon to sort of like put into words, but it's kind of like when a game fails, or like any piece of media fails, and people just start picking out like flaws in it as like the reason why it failed. That like those flaws could totally appear in something that is successful, and it's like, oh no, it's fine in that. But like we all are sort of like, it's hard to tell like why something doesn't do well, or why people have problems with something. That
it's very easy.
We end up nitpicking like anything that we see. It's very potential like critical flaw.
Yeah, it's very easy to like come to a conclusion first, and then find reasons to support that conclusion, which I think does happen a lot in, especially now, games. The discourse around games.
Oh yeah, we've definitely talked about that. YouTube video says something that becomes de facto opinion thing.
Yes. Forgot about this dude.
Yeah, like it's a like that elevator is a good example, because ultimately it is such a tiny detail, and it doesn't really affect the game in any way. There's absolutely issues with this game that you can like leverage, and you're totally right. It is jank as hell, especially compared to like 1 and 3.
And but it's a real interesting situation if you are jank compared to Dark Souls 1.
Yes, exactly. But like being like, oh, the big problem with this game is the one elevator is that's one of those things where it's like it's one of the easiest like issues to see, but is it really like a critical flaw with the whole video game?
Someone said, I feel like YouTube videos give a voice to the people. I don't know if I agree with that, because okay, let's see what actually happens here. I've seen too often like too many people being like, I haven't played it, but I've heard whatever, and then they parrot a YouTube opinion. Like, I think that's probably true in some cases, but it is absolutely true that people will just watch a video about something and then decide, it's like, oh, okay, well, that video is my opinion now, even if they haven't actually tried it.
I think did
I miss an S?
I do think that I'm gonna say your name is Vera, because I cannot pronounce the amount of syllables in your name. I think that is like an interesting thing to bring up, because I don't think inherently this is like like the YouTuber's fault. Like, it's not like oh, they're the reason why games critique is like screwed up now. Most of the time they're just they're content creators making stuff that they want to put out there that they didn't see that's out there. It's more like the entire like cultural response to all that stuff has sort of created the situation that we're in.
Right.
And no one really has the ability to like undo it.
We're just gonna put a stop to this. Is the lost? Yeah, it's the Lost Bastille. I think this was it, wasn't it? Oh, do I have a shard I haven't used?
I think you might have picked one up.
Okay, I could have forgotten to use it.
And there's a lot of good YouTubers do as well. That's the one time I'm ever gonna say that sentence. But like they do cover a lot of games and otherwise wouldn't see much coverage, like Lunacid and stuff.
Yeah. Is that it? Yes. Okay. No comments. I know that was almost death.
I've definitely killed myself that way many a times.
Yeah, I think we talked about this exact same. Whatever, however you pronounce your name. Yeah, it's a running thing, and Dylan mentioned that it's like the New Vegas thing. Like it started out with the discourse being, yeah, New Vegas is bad. And Dylan was like, no, it's pretty good though, and then it turned into New Vegas is the only good Fallout game, and now it's like it's probably going to go the other way again at some point here, just because everyone is starting to recognize how kind of, oh man, fighting arrows with arrows is
it's tough,
it's a bit of a losing proposition. I think it's almost better just to do this. No, go off. Down with thee. Unless I could lock on. I can't get close. I dodged it and then undodged it. Now long discourse Dylan confirmed.
Oh god. I have avoided all the discourse on Twitter lately, so that's good.
Every time I go back on there, it's like I remember why I stopped using it.
Yeah.
Just like instant stupidity is happening. All right,
yeah,
come on, dog.
It's a really weird time to be a Fallout fan that kind of likes like almost all the Fallout games.
It really is, yeah.
In some way, like, oh, I love 1, and I think New Vegas is great, and Fallout 3 is great, and I had fun with 4, and it's just like, oh god.
Yeah, it's kind of where I am. Well, yeah, we talked about this on the last stream, I think, or maybe the stream. But it's like I kind of like all of them. I like some more than others, but I think they're all good. But
yeah, if you were gonna ask me like, oh, which one's like the best like RPG, then yeah, I'm probably not gonna give that one to 4.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And I would say actually 4 is higher up there on my list, but definitely not as an RPG.
Yeah,
it's battle. So you didn't take any damage from falling down there.
He was ready to roll.
Yes, he was. Okay. So if this is the path, that's good. Yeah. Okay. It's just so funny. Like, here's your ramp because we don't have a jump button. Oh. Okay. Well, let's go get ourselves a. Whomstov is still shooting at me. I don't see. I don't know who is shooting at me. Oh, let's go light the torch. Oh, you're playing Chop Goblins for the first time. Thank you. Okay, I thought it was crazy for a second, because I thought the fire was there. Oh, it's right here. Says, what's harder than Ghost Runner? The Chop Goblins is? Oh, why? What's going on with game dev Twitter right now?
It's funny because that could be any number of things.
Yeah. Or is it just the Phantom Fury stuff?
Yeah, God. I don't want to touch any of that.
I've already touched it. People know what my opinion is. They don't have anyone left to lay off at this point. I mean, they do. I'm exaggerating, but... Oh, Mr. Explodey. Man. There we go.
Oh god, the fucking Tarkov thing.
Do I dare ask?
They they put out like a special edition that has like all the pay to win, like a million pay to win options, and it costs $250.
Yeah. The TLDR coders do not equal art. What?
Oh my god, that's been an old one.
What does that even mean? What does that mean? The programming is not. What is? That seems that seems like it came from some sort of like random discourse generator.
Yeah.
Be like, sand is not the same thing as termites.
I mean, I've seen variations of that argument over and over again on Twitter, where it's like, oh, QA aren't game developers, only the coders are game developers, and it's just like, the only people who care about this argument don't actually make games.
Yeah, that's such a stupid thing to spend time of your limited life arguing about whether this word is I don't know. That's dumb. That's why I'm not on there anymore. Oops, that wasn't quite what I meant to do, but we'll just run with it.
This is a certified Dark Souls 2 moment.
Yes, it is.
You're in like a little pit running around in circles.
Out of stamina! No, I'm not invincible during this. Okay, now. No, they can lead me, I forgot. Heal.
Oh my god, he did like a quick shot.
Yeah.
He didn't even reload it.
Oh, that takes stamina. Did that take stamina in any other Souls game?
Yeah, I think it does.
I have never noticed that.
It's just the stamina management in this game is much more real.
Yeah, it sure is. Wait, like if someone cares about code more than other facets, they're not an artist/creative. That's a bunch of stupid bullshit. That is stupid discourse somebody made up to get Twitter ad revenue. That is my assumption. That is a bunch of stupid bullshit that is not even worth arguing about.
What a bunch of baloney.
Yeah. Blossom. Right through? No. Oh, that's a big statue. Have I worked out where this is yet? No. You didn't hit the rock on the well? No, not yet. I know. I do things in weird order. I can jump down there and get through there. Okay. Do this. Goodbye, rock. Ah! It came with friends. No! Ah! No!
So, I'm surprised that you knew that was going to be bad news, bringing that up, and you still decided to go into it with like 40% health.
No, I didn't know it was going to be bad news. I knew something would happen. I didn't know something would happen enough to not be stupid. It hadn't. You know how you have you have that threshold, or you're like, if something is below this threshold, I don't need to use brain on it.
Oh no.
So that didn't.
Dude, he fucked that wall up.
Yeah. Oh, how do you guys like the emotes, by the way? Let me know if you like the emotes that we have, and if you have ideas for ones that would be more fun. I'm gonna lose a lot of souls when I die here. I didn't even look to see how. Okay.
I was like, whoever just pinged you has just killed you.
Who pinged?
Because now,
I see.
Now David's in half distracted mode.
Yeah, that's the main problem. Is it is hard for me to stream and remain. It's hard for me to put some brain power into streaming and talking, and also brain power into playing, not stupidly. Okay, I'm just gonna reset this. Yeah, I know. I should. You always have to. Yeah. You're right. Should always consider it's going to be. I should always assume I need to use brain on the situation. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's sound. Like I can add a sound for subscribing. Yeah, the Chop Goblin's voice lines would work. Or Strength 40 Great Club. Yeah, that was the other. Right, I forget if I mentioned, but like I'd like to continue Rachel's dark. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for a second. I'm gonna be quiet for a second here until we get past this. Hill. Walk forward. I can't lock onto him. That's right.
Yeah, the lock on in this game is really unhappy. Oh my god, what an
I
asshole.
hate this specific guy so much. The zoom is so aggressive.
I know.
Okay. Now for the dogs. He's saying the same thing about you. Yeah.
I like the idea that canonically in all these games, the enemies and bosses like recognize that you keep dying over and over again and coming back.
Yes.
They're just like, this fucking guy.
Yeah, you're right. So in Elden Ring, I did a little bit of diving into Elden Ring lore. So in Elden Ring, the excuse is because the rune of destined death isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
But then when you fight the guy who has the rune of destined death, you can still respawn.
Yeah, because you haven't added it back to the Elden Ring.
Oh, but I thought the whole point of like him having it is because then his weapon can actually deal like proper death. And that's how what's his face Fabio, or the Elden Ring Fabio. That's how he got murdered, right?
Elden Ring Fabio.
Yeah.
No, because they put like pieces of the rune into a weapon, but I think it's there
go those souls. Oh well.
There was like a specific right they had to utilize in order to deal damage to
okay.
Godwin.
So it isn't just an automatic thing since they have the rune of death.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
I don't think anything can die, because like everyone is like, that's why all the nobles are wandering around the world too, because they're stuck in a state of being unable to die as well.
Yeah, I don't think Tarnished actually. Well, yeah, they were tarnished, so then they were apart from grace. So I guess that there's bad stuff that causes bad stuff.
This is insane.
Panic roll. Okay, let's reset here for a second. What? Don't attack the ladder! Attack the Hound of the Baskervilles there. Explosions are just so funny.
I know, that was such chaos.
Yes, it was. Nice. And having it be like he hits me, it's just it's like the Does anybody remember the that one piano gag in Looney Tunes, where like the piano is wired to explode if you play a certain tune?
Yeah.
And it's like that. It's just like the explosion happening is so funny. Oh, okay. Somehow Palpatine returned. I don't know if it's true that there's never any more explanation than that. I think you guys said that there isn't ever any more explanation. I want to believe that's what it is. That they never explain any more than just like, yep, he's back. I don't know.
Did you see that? Did you see that movie?
Nope. Ah! He's an explodey guy. Nope, I have not seen anything past let's see, I saw Force Awakens and I saw Rogue One, and that's the only new Star Wars content I've seen.
I just remember not liking well, there's definitely moments of that movie that I remember and was like, this is absolute fucking garbage. Like the red herring with the like drop ship having like, oh, it had different prisoners who didn't actually kill, like, you know.
Yeah. It was
Pal Pursuer.
What was that? Pal Pursuer returned, yeah.
That movie was bad.
I have so little interest in anything Star Wars related at this point.
Yeah, same.
Like I don't care.
The only thing I care about Star Wars now is like, oh, cool, they've, you know, Night Dive re-released Dark Forces.
Yeah, of course. Like
the last time I actually cared about fucking Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, stuff like, oh, I got.
Oh, and of course, our cursed Yoda memes.
Yes, of course. What did I get? A bunch of Royal Swordsman armor. I guess I didn't put that in the coat. Wait, where's the Wanderer coat? There we go. So it's worse in every way except better lightning, poison, and bleed. Oh, and much less weight. How's it look? Looks okay. How did the other parts of it compare? Pretty well, actually. I think we'll put those on. Also pretty well. We'll put those on too. I kind of want to... Yeah, I kind of want to change to a hood.
Sweet.
It'd probably be this hood. Hoods just... I just think hoods look cool. I think it's because it makes me think of the ring wraiths.
Yeah.
Your semi-ironic hatred for Baby Yoda. Matt Gamer, what is Outlaws? Yeah, I heard Mandalorian was good.
Are we talking about the old Outlaws game?
I don't think so. As I said, gamers are not happy about Outlaws. Upcoming Star Wars.
Oh, new Ubisoft. I could. I can't wait. You can't wake me up for a Ubisoft game.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, so how does this fit look? I'm not the biggest fan of the coat, actually. I kind of would like something a little sleeker. Let's see what else we have in here. How's that look? I think was that what I was wearing? I don't remember. Now that I've taken down some weight from other stuff, maybe I could like do this. What is this?
Strangling mail. It's
Yeah.
That's
pretty heavy. Yeah. Imported tunic. Actually, that's pretty cool.
It's cool, but I think it's got real trash stats. I think that's like the starting outfit.
Yeah. Oh, and it's pretty weighty also. It's brigand armor. Is that what I was wearing? I don't know. I guess we'll go with this. Good enough.
I love both Dark Forces 1 and 2. They're both really cool games.
They are.
I think I lean 1 a little more just because I've played it more, but I mean Dark Forces 2 is still awesome.
Yeah. DS2 lets you upgrade armor. DS1 did that too, didn't they? I have never upgraded armor in that game, but
yeah, you can upgrade armor in this. I forget how important it is, but I almost never do it myself until like the end of the game.
Yeah. Ah! Explosions. They're just funny. Explosion out of nowhere is always a funny punchline. Where are you? Oh.
Is he actually gonna drop in the right spot? Wow.
That's pretty impressive. Was I stamina starved or did
No, you weren't.
my input just not register? That's weird.
Which FromSoft game has the best level design in your opinion? Oh, that's a hard one.
That is a hard one. I would like a torch.
In terms of like world level design, like how all the areas connect, I don't think like you could really beat Dark Souls 1.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of like individual areas, I mean, there's definitely certain areas of Bloodborne that I really love.
It's like a moo.
This is gonna sound kind of sacrilegious, but I really like the level design they started taking in Sekiro and the Legacy dungeons in Elden Ring, because it kind of feels like the first time that, because they added the manual jump, it feels like the first time that they're sort of letting you go more than just the beaten path. And it's like, oh,
right, with stuff like the roofs of the academy and stuff like that.
Yeah, like Stormvale, it's sort of like, oh, I could jump onto the roofs and take, this route, or I could like, go down here and take this route.
Yeah.
And it's like the first time where it's like, it kind of feels like I have options. But yeah, this is why it's so hard, because I also love Demon Souls' level design. Like, I love Latria and all that. It's they're all good. I don't know.
Yeah. Or else, is that a Pharos? Yeah. Well, you know what emote to use, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have not played Sekiro, Demon Souls, or Bloodborne, or Dark Souls 3, so I probably shouldn't even weigh in. But I feel like it'd be really hard to beat Elden Ring visually, in terms of like the visual imagination. I could be wrong, but to me that's like that's just on a, oh wow, that guy's fast. It's just on a like another level in terms of like the visuals, but then in terms of it all connecting together, yeah.
I love the sort of world of Demon Souls. It is so like dreamlike and weird fantasy. Yeah, it's just really cool.
Yeah, I gotta play that at some point.
I haven't played the remake. This is only from the PS3 version.
Okay, so there is a twin blade in this. Where is that? I think I have 2 of them now, don't I? Somewhere? Huh.
Even this game, the DLCs in this game actually have really interesting level design, and there's some like moments that are actually really great.
Yeah. Okay, so this is not going to be for me right now. I should try the whip out. Oh, that's a bit odd looking.
Yeah.
I put my torch out by accident.
You can actually. I posted this on my Twitter, but you can totally get the classic Demon Souls running on your Steam Deck and with like the 60 FPS patch, and it actually is really good. It rules.
That's probably what I'll end up doing when I do that. Yeah, that seems like
I played that like the whole way on my the trip to like Japan.
Yeah, nice. I think the best Steam Deck game that I've played has been Dark Souls 1. It just feels so perfect. And there's other games, like a lot of other games I've played on my Steam Deck that work really well, but that's one where it's like this almost feels like it's the ideal way to play the game. And I can't explain why, but like it just feels so natural. Well, I mean, these look familiar. Yep. Thought so. So is this... Okay, so you mentioned, do I know what this is supposed to be yet? Is this supposed to be, like, another area of Sen's Fortress, or another Sen's Fortress, or something like that?
I think they just meant that that both the ship and the bird bring you to Lost Bastille. Like, you recognize that this is still Lost Bastille, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's basically what they meant.
Okay.
Yeah, even unupgraded, that whip does work.
Mm-hmm. It's the range that I really like in Elden Ring, at least, and it's like a really long range strike weapon, which is nice.
I love that whip in Elden Ring that also turns into like a straight sword, or like becomes hard in certain times.
Oh, I don't know if I ever used that one. That sounds great.
That sounds very weird out of context. I love that it becomes hard at certain times.
Yeah. No backstabs. True. Like I've mentioned before, I really like... Oh, what? Is that a statue?
Nope.
Yes. Okay.
No backstabs, but they also can't be parried, so...
Oh.
And yeah, dude,
Hold on one second.
Someone...
What? Oh. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, before the end of the stream, I'll probably bring her back to show people who didn't see it. Okay. Rachel noticed that the heat is on, even though we have the windows open.
Oh no!
She was turning it off.
I was like, I got invaded in Elden Ring, and this dude had a dual whip setup, and I was like, oh, I've never seen like that setup. I wonder how that moveset's gonna be like. And I barely won that fight. Like the dual whip moveset comes out so much faster than you'd possibly expect.
Really? Can I do this with the whip? I just punch him.
Yeah, it was dual like Haslo whips, and I was like, holy crap, that shit was like crazy.
I just got sad that DS1 doesn't have power stancing, because it would be really funny to have dual Asylum Demon Hammer like setups.
I run I have a strength character that can do double like colossal weapons.
Yeah.
I was doing double colossal greatswords for a while, and that was a lot of fun.
In Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that also. It's so funny. Okay, so I have a number of souls. There's the elevator. Did I go down here?
And yeah, this game also has like some really fun ultra weapons you can dual wield power stance.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I don't think I've been here. Oh, that's bad sound. Whew.
I like the armor design in Elden Ring, but I can understand why people don't. It's very weird and quirky. It's
what design?
extremely like the armor design. Like it's not.
Oh.
It's very not Dark Souls armor design.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's very kind of like super funky, like the weird armor pieces from medieval history, and then like Miyazaki's own sort of weird taste in them too.
Well, Elden Ring is
the Tree Sentinel like helmet is insane.
It's a little more like high fantasy.
Yeah. Instead of the dark fantasy you'd expect from like Dark Souls.
I mean, it's a very minor distinction because it's very dark fantasy like. Oh, hey, I remember this part. Bye, Pursuer.
I love everyone brought up that Bloodborne's armor shares a lot of relations to that movie. I forget the name of it. Like what's the name? What's that freaking movie?
I don't know. I don't think
Wolves,
I've heard this.
Brotherhood Wolves. Yeah,
oh, Brotherhood of the Wolf. Okay.
Yeah. You watch that movie and it's like all these motherfuckers be wearing like Bloodborne outfits, and it's like, yeah, they probably sourced it from the same material, or they probably like took inspiration from the film too. It's great.
Okay, so where I'm gonna. This is probably locked, right? No, it's not. Oh, right, it's the skeleton door.
Yeah. Skeleton door.
Hold on, I gotta leave a message here. Let's see. Oh wow, not very many. Is this even less choices than the first game?
I
thought this had a "Don't give up." I was gonna say "Don't give up" skeleton, or is that?
You can do that. Try the triple asterisk.
Oh.
And then concepts. Well, the try is gonna be weird. I meant like use the one that's just the triple asterisk.
Okay.
And then go under. It's either concepts or musings. Maybe musings.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. Don't give up.
Where is it?
To the right. Second from the bottom.
Ah, there it is.
Then you need to make this a multi-message.
How on earth?
Press Y. Oh, that deletes it.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's press A.
Well, press A would be done. How do you make it Oh, so I would just leave two? You mean
no? You can combine them. Okay. So go to musings. Go to don't give up. Is it A? Fuck, I can't tell. X is confirmed. What? Okay, no, that's
that was confirmed. That let's delete this. This is a lot of time spent for this message, but it's worth it.
Yeah,
maybe I should do this.
Oh, is it the ... one?
Oh, because ... would be like there's more. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Or...
Oh, no, okay, so go to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then, fuck, is it
there we
enter
go.
or is it... Oh, there we go.
Wait, so maybe I can do this.
No, because
no.
If you do that, you're gonna have that. No, do the triple asterisk by itself.
Yeah.
Then yes, then do the dash
or comma,
or the,
right?
Comma, and then do skeleton.
Wow, this is kind of weird.
Yeah. The first 3 asterisks you want to do, don't give up.
Yeah, sorry.
And then
and
this
then
one you want to do skeleton.
It's right there. Okay, there's skeleton. Okay, this would be don't give up. There. Okay, did this work? Good enough. Okay, worth it. Now what was I doing? So we are back here. I'm gonna go spend these souls. Oh, strike. Is this strike damage in this? Is the whip?
I forget. It doesn't do very good damage against armor, though.
No. I thought. Wait, strike does do good damage against armor, doesn't it?
You
know what?
Whips.
I can just check.
Slash. It does slash damage.
Okay. I think because in Elden Ring it's strike.
Yeah, strike does do very good armor damage in Elden Ring.
Okay, so this is slash damage, which honestly makes more sense. Does it have like a sharp bit on the end? I think it does. Oh, here's a reference for you. It's a Clooney the Scourge whip. Anyone get that reference?
Clooney the Scourge whip?
Yeah.
Nope.
It's from Redwall. Do you remember those books? You never read the Redwall books as a kid?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was like, okay, Graham, you get it? Yeah, there's a whole series of them. It's just just about mice and like ferrets and rabbits and stuff killing each other in medieval fantasy world. It's great. Yeah, there's in the first book, the big evil rat character uses his tail as a whip, and he has like a barbed spike on the end.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I haven't read them in years and years and years, but I was like obsessed with that series when I was like a middle schooler. It is. There's some like genuinely really violent parts. Which is of course why, you like him as a kid. And then I got older and my favorite book is Watership Down, so I guess I didn't move very far beyond beyond that. Okay, what am I gonna do here? I am very happy with my damage right now. Okay, so Vitality is equip load and a little bit of health. Endurance is stamina and a little bit of health, and Vigor is just more health.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to get a little... Well, I mean, my stamina's okay, but I have found myself getting stamina starved. I have not really felt that my health is giving me problems right now, or my equip load. Or did yeah, I like it. It's Watership Down is my favorite book, and I can't even explain to you why. I think it's because it was also like a, no, I was like older then, like high school, read it, but good memories. Okay, where? I think it was here. So when you say tiny knight, are you talking like short by human standards, or are you talking like Indian in the cupboard size? Because if that's the case, that's really impressive that he killed and skinned and ate an entire moose. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I forgot. I was also going to upgrade some stuff.
I do like the Indian in the cupboard reference. That is one I do remember from being young.
Oh man, what were the other books that like? I feel like they were just ubiquitous in like schools and like libraries and stuff. Like what else? Hatchet. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was, and then there was like Wait Till Helen Comes, I think. It was like a ghost story. I'm like unlocking all of these memories that I haven't thought about for years. Yeah, Hatchet was I remember my mom, like I had brought the book home or something, and she like picked it up and read the entire thing like standing because she was so gripped by it. She just was like, "Oh, what is this book?" And she read like basically the entire book just standing there. I remember it being really good. Okay, weapon upgrades. I would like to actually reinforce this because I really like having a pretty long range option. So that is... what do I need? That's my only Titanite shard.
Yeah, you gotta save them for upgrading more long swords too.
Yeah, I need to add to my collection. Yeah, I guess Long Dark kind of is Hatchet the game. I should reread that. I still think about that book every so often. Okay, what am I doing? Let's see. Have a... So I picked up a parrying dagger. That's not that. There's the parrying dagger.
You do not need to reinforce a parrying dagger.
No, I'm not going to. I was just... It's this bone staff. There's all these priest chime, a bunch of stuff I haven't tried yet. Like this. I should... It has decent scaling. I'm not going to upgrade it until I know I like it, though. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade the whip because I want to have a longer range option. Like, mid-range option, I guess it is. You know what? I think I read that sequel. Yeah. I think I remember that now. Yeah, where it's like, they want to make a documentary about how he did it. Okay, that's about all I can do there. Well, I still have some souls. I don't remember what you sell. Just weapons, some arrows. I should probably load up on some more arrows. Maybe some iron arrows.
Yeah, he only sells a limited amount. The blacksmith in Lost Bastille sells an infinite amount of iron arrows.
Okay. I mean, I'll just clean this guy out, I guess. No reason not to. Oh. I'll just buy his stock.
I'll take everything you've got.
I'll take your entire stock.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah.
We were like quoting Clarence in the meeting last night. So many good lines. Yeah. Bitches leave.
Did you? I forget, Dylan. Did you play the RoboCop game?
Yeah, I loved it.
That just came out. Yes, and that's the scene where he's like, "Bitches, come!"
Yeah,
and it's such stupid fan service, but it's amazing.
Dude, what is that studio called?
Oh, geez, I can't remember.
Well, Terminator Resistance and the RoboCop game are definitely like, oh yeah, this studio makes awesome like double A like games that I love.
One of like the 2 for 2 as far as sorry, they're 2 for 3 as far as licensed game goes, because they technically
there we go, Tenyon.
Teon, or however you pronounce it. Because they did make that Rambo game everyone hated, which is not on Steam anymore, unfortunately, because I want to try it. Everyone like hated on it because it was a rail shooter.
Rail shooter, yeah.
Yeah, but I love rail shooters. But yeah, their Terminator game was phenomenal as a licensed game, and the RoboCop game is phenomenal too.
Dude, just grabbing a guy and throwing them feels so good in that game.
And the thing is, like, so I like Terminator 1 and 2. Yeah, I think they're great, but I wouldn't have called myself like a Terminator like super fan. It's like, oh yeah, these are good movies. But then playing the game made me like that. Like, it made me like that franchise more after playing the game. And same deal with RoboCop, where like I've never quite known how to feel about RoboCop the movie, because there's a whole bunch of scenes I think are really cool, but it had never quite gelled for me. But then like playing the game, I don't know, it like made me appreciate the movie a lot more, not because the game was bad, but it was like, I don't know, they're just really good, at least for me, at I just wanted to try this sword out. They're really good at taking these things and presenting what's cool about them in a really convincing way.
Yeah. I'm sort of curious what your qualms about the movie were.
I wouldn't say qualms. Yeah, go ahead.
But like, yeah, I know that RoboCop discourse can also become sort of cancer.
Oh, it certainly can. No, I wouldn't,
like Twitter.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I did have a hard time. Like, at first, I kind of felt my perception was a little poisoned by the discourse, because people really like to make Verhoeven movies out to be more sophisticated than I think they were intended to be. Right. But it's not like it was more like the narrative didn't really click for me just as a... Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to talk. Like the actual movie and story and stuff never quite clicked for me. The first, like, 2 times I watched it or whatever. But then going back, it took a few watchings before I got like, okay, I see what they're doing here. And I think it's because it occupies a bit of a weird space where it's smarter than your typical 80s action movie, but it's not like super smart, if that makes sense. So there's some stuff it's doing, or it's like it's doing it in sort of a higher minded way than just being... And I'm not thinking about I'm thinking about stuff like how they decided to portray how they portrayed RoboCop's like creation, in that they don't. You just see it from like I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Yeah. Like, you really don't get to see it. It's very jarring, because you just get these like really disparate snippets from a first-person perspective. And now I think it's super cool, now that I understand how that fits in. The first time watching through it, I kind of didn't get it. It felt kind of sudden, like, oh, well, we're here. And I think that's because if you were watching an 80s action movie and it's doing the 80s action movie stuff, because don't forget that was preceded by like a highway chase where our hero is dual wielding pistols and you know, like 80s stuff, and then having it kind of not like act like an 80s action movie. It's a little, I wasn't quite sure what to do with it anyway. This is a long-winded way of saying I didn't quite get it at first. Repeated watchings, I wouldn't say it's my favorite film from the 80s, but I have a lot more appreciation for what it was doing. And
I am sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I like RoboCop a lot more now. Like, it's not up there with like Predator. I love Predator, and I love, you know, Alien and Aliens. With RoboCop, I would just say I like it a lot.
Right.
If that makes sense.
I actually really love that scene.
Yeah,
where you only get to see through his eyes.
I do too. I think it's kind of brilliant, actually. Now that I understand why they did that.
The funny one is the funny thing is that the movie that I feel like he made that I find kind of hard to follow, which is doubly funny because I've read We'll Remember It For You Wholesale, but Total Recall is just so like such a chaotic film that I love that film, but I feel kind of like how you felt with RoboCop. I feel like it's such whiplash in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I've only seen what's it called, Starship Troopers once, and didn't really like it, so that might change.
Really?
No, I didn't hate it, but I thought some parts were really funny, but then I thought other parts kind of dragged, and I thought I don't know. I thought I didn't hate it at all, but I wasn't like super into it. It was like, I guess. Yeah, it is. I need to like. Okay, I'm just gonna let them kill me. I'm gonna reset here and figure out what I am doing. Oh yeah, and the thing is like perfection. I feel like it undermines these things if you start selling them too high. But I would be tempted to say that The Thing is nearly a perfect horror film. It just works on just about every single level. And yeah, The Thing is phenomenal. I feel like laying praise on it like that is maybe setting people up for failure if they haven't seen it, and they, you know, because raised expectations going into something is never good. But yeah, it's hard for me to think up something that movie doesn't nail, because it works as just straight up gore horror. It works as more higher minded, like paranoia thriller sort of horror. It's not too overly dark to the point where like it's like, you know, depressing nihilism, but it's not like lighthearted, and it's just great. It's just great.
Since I didn't grow up in the 80s, I've tried to put myself in the mindset I've tried to put myself in the mindset of how the hell did this movie get panned in the 80s?
Like
I still have like a hard time trying to figure out like, why did everyone hate this movie originally?
It's unfathomable, isn't it? Because it's just so good. Yeah, I
have to think. I have to wonder if like coming years after Alien, maybe fucked it. Just because Alien was such a sophisticated and like paced film, and maybe it felt cheap in comparison. I don't know. I've tried. I can see people being like, oh, you know, Alien really did it well, and The Thing was like, you know, too. I hate using this term because of the 2000 horror films that changed what it means, but like too gore porn,
right?
In comparison,
it was extremely gory for like to the point where it's still kind of shocking even today. Some of those scenes.
But now, like, you know, we look at a film like The Thing, and it's like these are some of the best practical effects in a movie ever made.
Yeah, it's like the high point for practical monster effects. Yeah, so I have... Okay, maybe I should consider this more, actually. What do I have that does strike damage? Do I have anything? Slash strike,
usually, yeah, hammers, clubs.
That would have to be two-handed. Which is fine, I can do that. What else do we have here? That's slash and thrust, slash... Yeah. Oh, that's slash. So I'll have to two-hand this. Let me just... So, because what I have a mid-range slash weapon here, and I have a strike weapon here, because if I remember... And again, I apologize. I am using half of my brain on the game and the other half talking. So I only have a vague remembrance of where I'm trying to go. But I remember that it was mostly... It's the armored guys and those explodey guys that I'll be facing, and I really like the whip for the explodey guys because I can keep them at range and it's a one-hit kill. Okay, so
everyone in the 80s could speak Norwegian, so they got the premise spoiled by the crazy Norwegian guys at the start. That's my explanation. Amazing explanation.
Yeah. Well, I know also that Ebert was like on a crusade against horror films.
Yes,
at that point.
I have read Ebert's review, and
yeah, he hated it.
To that, I say, who gives a fuck about Ebert?
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, I actually do give a fuck about Ebert, in the capacity that I thought him like fighting Siskel on Ebert and Siskel was hilarious, even though like both times.
No, two-hand, please. Two-hand.
I thought both of their... Oh, no.
Jeez.
Well, I'm gonna let you concentrate.
Yeah. Oh,
no
the mutual assured destruction. Oh.
No way he got that bolt, that bolt out that
I didn't think he would be able to get it out. Yeah.
Okay, so,
I'll check, Graham. Yeah.
I do like Ebert just because both Ebert and Siskel had the worst fucking movie opinions ever. But they
fight each other about it.
Yeah, they would like trade off like who has the worst opinion ever, and it was so funny to see them fight. Like, there's this clip that was going around of them talking about Home Alone 3.
Oh, and, okay. That's a divisive one.
Ebert said it was his favorite Home Alone.
And why?
He was like, I thought it was better than Home Alone 1. And they turn to Siskel, and you can see the look of confusion on his face. It could satisfy me for 1,000 years. Like, it was just he was like nodding, but in like horror, like
what? Yeah.
It's just so freaking funny, dude.
That's awesome.
He was like, the kid is more charming in 3. I think the story fits better. The gags are better. And just like Siskel's having like a mental breakdown.
I think I remember they were, because it's my favorite movie. I know that they were really divided on Blue Velvet. Like, Ebert despised Blue Velvet and Siskel loved it.
Yeah.
Apparently that was a huge argument. I can totally see why Ebert would despise Blue Velvet. He had like a real problem with movie violence.
Yes. Also, he had a real problem with video games too, but
oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
The weird thing is that, so I rarely agreed with his opinions, and I thought most of his opinions were fucking garbage. But it's that thing where I kind of still admire someone for being out there with their really dumb opinions.
Yeah.
And just sort of like, yeah, his opinions are dumb, but you can tell they come from a place of sincerity.
I mean, there is something to that. It's like, it is worth remembering. Okay, no. This is a weird crevice. I would think it would be an illusionary wall, but it isn't.
Remember that you have to press A for some of them.
I am. Yeah, I'm pressing A.
This might just be a fake one.
Yeah.
He's no longer a Lynch fan after seeing Fire Walk with Me? What the fuck?
Who?
Tarantino.
Oh!
Tarantino is another person who has very weird opinions about things.
I think the fact that Tarantino is like this, like, high-pitched voice, nerdy, extremely, like, angry and like high-strung dude is, like, hilarious. Amazing. It's amazing, and he is allowed to have whatever opinions he wants because it's just like it's so perfect.
Yeah, you have to like make someone watch the movies he's made, and then show like a clip of him talking, and it's just the funniest contrast.
Yeah.
He's an absolute loser of a human being who makes great movies. It's so good.
I mean, I don't know. You can't be a actual loser of a human being if you have the level of success he's achieved creatively. But also, his whole persona is very much like loser film nerd, and it's great.
We were watching like every now and then Allie and I will recently we were just like, oh, let's rewatch like Kill Bill or something like that.
Yeah,
that's fun.
That's my favorite Tarantino film, Kill Bill.
Yeah, and just like anytime there's like a scene that's just like focused on like, oh, it's like abnormally focused on feet.
Yep.
Allie's just like, fucking Tarantino, dude.
Yeah, there's a really extended scene in there focused on her feet. Okay, it looks like I don't have one unless yeah, that's a bummer. Wonder if I can buy
a great
those.
bonfire to have.
Wonder if I can buy can I buy those? I might be able to buy them from the other blacksmith guy.
I think the hag lady might sell one. I can't remember if you already bought the one from her.
Okay, and how do I get up there?
Dude, if you're going into a Lynchian film looking for answers, that's your first fucking problem.
Yeah. Well, like, to be honest, that's why I like Blue Velvet so not here. This is just Pursuer. That's why I like Blue Velvet so much, because I'm a bigger fan of his stuff when there is a thread you can follow, and so then the weirdness is just enhancing the story and everything. I'm actually not as big a fan when it's just Lynch weirdness. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen Fire Walk with Me for that reason. I can hear Tarantino saying that too. It's amazing.
Can you imagine game developers talking to each other like that? That should be so fun. I mean, they kind of used to, like, back in like the Romero days.
Yeah.
But they don't do that anymore.
No. I feel like everyone would maybe everyone would be able to get some steam out and be happier with each other if we did. Let's see.
Oh, she has oh no, yeah, she
one
does
left.
Have one.
Oh, that is an expensive thing.
Yeah, that is a you're gonna have to put a down payment on that one.
Yes. Interesting. Well, I have 3,000.
I mean, you probably have a bunch of hard souls.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if it's worth using it. I know that's right. I'm certain that's right near a boss battle because I see the thingy. So let's see. Where's the biggest?
Oh yeah, you can. I think if you talk to her a bunch, she can actually move to Majula.
Oh yeah. That's a cool concept. Here we go. Okay, there we go. So she should be at Majula now. Right?
Yeah, the nice thing about her moving to Majula is that I believe it gives her an infinite amount of life gems to sell you.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. You just have to, pay for them.
Yeah, I think a lot of I don't think Kill Bill being the favorite Tarantino film is a common sentiment. But
you don't think it's common?
I don't think, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like usually it's like Django or Pulp Fiction, or maybe Inglourious Bastards. I don't know. I feel like Django and Pulp Fiction show up a lot.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Django has a lot of, like, really funny moments.
Django is great.
And, yeah, Pulp Fiction is probably, like...
I mean, Pulp Fiction's good. For me, Kill Bill is, like, that's the tone. That's where I feel like his tone was the most enjoyable.
Yeah.
Stuff like Hateful Eight was super good, but there are parts of that movie that just make you feel really gross, and it doesn't feel like it's for much of a good reason.
Yeah, I watched Hateful Eight once and was like, oh, that was great, and I have not rewatched it.
Yeah,
yeah, you're right.
It's great, but it's like there's just this element of extreme discomfort to some of those parts, not in like a entertaining or like meaningful way. And oh man, that's the shootout in Django is just sublime. That is one of the greatest, one of the prettiest looking shootouts. I
was gonna say the audio design and like the squibs and all the environmental destruction is just so good.
It's phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay, so I totally can see what you're saying. Like, yeah, Kill Bill is definitely an infinitely like more rewatchable film than something like Hateful Eight.
Yeah, and it's got a really nice balance of like being fun, but also having a little bit of a more serious element to it. Like, I really love how the last confrontation between her and David Carradine is just like this really well. Oh, geez, I anchored the pigs. This really
may actually be based here.
Yeah.
God, they do not. They don't give a fuck about the whip damage.
They do not.
But you got the range.
Yeah. Yeah, I just really. Here. There. Jeez. Yeah, that one just clicks the best for me. I also like. I've only seen Pulp Fiction once, and it was a while ago, but I remember liking it.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction's great. It has some great moments too.
Puppy delivery. Hi, puppy. What'd you say? Yeah, you can leave. Puppy is being delivered to me. 2:30 or 2:25-ish. Is that okay?
Is that 2?
Okay. All right, puppy's been delivered to me. She's laying down. She is so sweet. Yeah, I didn't like Inglourious Bastards very much. But that's another one I've only seen once. That's very low on my list of his films. Which is still it's still good. It just felt gross. Even though most of it, like, a lot of it was very... I just remember the one scene where it's like the shootout in the bar, and then the guy's like, he's like, I have a family, please don't kill, and then they just like murder him, and it's never acknowledged, and it was just weird. I don't know. It's not like offensive or anything. It was just weird. It felt like it was written.
So you're a Nazi sympathizer. Got it.
No,
I'm kidding.
I mean, it goes without saying that anything he's done has incredibly good scenes, though. Like Inglourious Bastard, the opening is just so good.
So,
or like, yeah.
I had a roommate in college who I still talk to, and I love him. And I'm pretty sure he's recanted this opinion.
Okay.
But we watched like Inglourious Bastards at some point, and he was like, I just hate that opening. I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, it's just so slow and it just takes forever and just like, it doesn't, it's not exciting. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What on earth? It's so good. That guy knows how to write dialogue and make that dialogue really, really engaging and stressful.
Like he made like talking about tipping culture and Reservoir Dogs like
fun. Or like in Jackie Brown, there's this entire conversation that Samuel L. Jackson and someone else, I don't remember, but they just have about bail bonds, and it's like the most gripping thing you've ever heard.
Yeah.
Okay, where is this woman? Am I blind?
What woman are we looking for?
The traveling oh, there she is. Okay. Right.
This is the first time we've discussed a foot fetish on the stream, and Miyazaki was nowhere near the discussion.
Okay, well that's still the same price.
So. Everyone is aware of the amazing Feat of Elden Ring guide that literally went up on Steam like the day the game came out.
Yeah.
I can't wait for them to update it for the DLC.
So that is still expensive. Spent forever on doing this. This is why we will never finish Dark Souls 2. It's only 2-5. Okay, well there are... Yes, okay, I have a plan. Let's see. No, this menu. Put on this, and we're just gonna go kill some dudes for a bit.
Yeah, just don't think about all the souls you've lost.
Just don't think about don't think about all of the souls I wasted that could have been used now. Oh, I think I just lost Dylan. Oh yeah, the twist in Hateful Eight is pretty weak. I don't think Tarantino is a good mystery writer. Yeah, I lost Dylan. Oh, maybe his power went out or something. In the meantime, let's see. Try calling. Sorry, technical difficulty. Oh, are you back, Dylan? What is happening? Discord is losing its mind right now. Why can I not? I can't call him. Discord is like losing its mind. Oh, he had to rewrite the ending. Okay, that's fair then. Yeah. Sorry, still trying to fix the Discord problem. I... Oh yeah, Discord's just having a time. Okay, I'm restarting it. See if that works. In the meantime, what would be the highest yield soul? Oh, it was already I thought the leak happened. I thought the leak happened before they went into production. Yeah, I can't start a call. Yeah, just keep saying call unavailable. What the heck? I don't think I have any aesthetics. Do I? I don't see any. Wonder if I could buy those. I don't think I've run across one. I'm using Steam voice now, yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe we're gonna try joining like a channel server, or a channel thingy. Oh, there we go. Okay, join that voice. Hey, Dylan? Hello? Hello? Awaiting endpoint. That's not a good sign. Nah, they're pretty rare. Okay, yeah, I haven't encountered aesthetics at all. Yeah, Discord is just dead right now. Let's see. There is the knights. Those are a bit of a risk, though. That's a shame. Okay, so lowest risk might be going through here, maybe? So if I get near this guy, he's gonna... Okay, there's some. Or not, maybe? There's some souls. There's still all these places that I haven't really gotten to. Okay, how does he... That I must have to go up there through... Okay, I want to go get that item, too. I think he's going to come through here, isn't he? Oh. There he is. All right. Uh-oh. This is a bit of a challenging situation. No. Oh, shoot. Didn't stagger. Oh. Okay, there's that guy down. Ah! Stupid wall! There we go. Okay, that wasn't a very promising start to the soul grind, was it? Isn't there another one? Yes. Where is this ladder? Ah. Oh. Can't dodge the air. Oh, is it through the Pursuer Knight area? Maybe this is it. I could kill Pursuer Knight, actually. Oh. I don't have the right weapons for fighting him, though. I could quickly switch to them, I suppose. He's probably going to just despawn. This wasn't the weapon I meant to use, but it'll do. That would be pretty funny if there were giant feet as the enemy, as an enemy in the DLC for Elden Ring. Yeah. Have I even been over there? Yes, I recognize where that is. Okay. Where is the thing? Is it up there? No, that's to the bonfire, I think. This goes this way. I'm here. And yeah, isn't this... Yeah, this is where... Ooh, got a ring. Maybe it's a... Maybe it's... No, because that guy couldn't have... He couldn't have jumped. How do I get there? Maybe it's the next floor up. Then there's that. I don't know what's going on with that. Ow. There. Whew. Oh, there's a torch thing here. Ah, okay. That's that thing to go back down there. There's the boss. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the guys up there in just a sec. Just really want to figure out how I can get down to that one corpse that I can see. Through the, well, that's locked, though. Okay. Well, I've got a good number of souls now. I don't quite remember where this went. I'm gonna look again. Ooh. This really is Dark Souls. Oh no, this guy! Back up, back up, back up, back up. Goodbye. Okay. I see. Have to get that item at least. I think. Risk it? Of course I'm gonna risk it. Okay, well that's not how to do it. That's fine. I'll go back and get the souls. It's okay. I will get the souls back. Probably. Maybe. First, ooh, what is this? I'm not gonna mess with that. Good use of the good use of the fromp face. Yeah, I'll try calling Dylan again. Well, it's at least ringing. Oh, it just says a waiting endpoint still. Yeah, okay, nope, still call unavailable. Well, Dylan's in chat at least. Okay, now I have to figure out where I was so I can get my souls back. Or I'm going to die before I get my souls back. No! No. No. No! Okay, well I need something better out. This is those are totally lost, yeah. Ah! So this is a learning opportunity to not try to do platforming in Dark Souls when there are 12,000 souls on the line. Oh. I can't even be mad because that was my own stupidity. Yeah, I know, and I knew it was a bad idea, but I used... Okay, well, what time is it? We have 15 minutes. This is all Discord's fault. Yes, I agree. I'll try restarting Discord again to see if I can see if maybe that'll fix it. Maybe it's had time to figure its problems out. Yeah, this is so... It is totally deserved. Because that was such a stupid risk to take. Oh. Hello? No, it still says awaiting endpoint. Well, I could just... Yeah, if we get it, Dylan. Yeah, no, it still says awaiting endpoint. That was so stupid. Why did I do that? Well, I could go fight Pursuer. Just need, let's see, probably this. Maybe. What time is it? Yeah. Okay. Let's fight him. No, not that attack! No! As the first attack! So rude! Ooh. I need to remember to double hand. What on earth? What on earth? Oh, I am paying. I am. For my sins I shall burn. Just gonna disconnect. Nope, still awaiting endpoint. What time is it? Still have some time. This kind of is great, honestly. Okay, oh, right. And I need to... This. Okay, what do these all do? This is... Increases my defense, that's stamina. What does this one do? Increases physical attack. Well, for Pursuer, I mean... That last attack was pretty rough. 17,000 souls. Okay, well, yeah, he would be the best route. And I could break a... And I am wearing the Covetous Serpent Ring, too. But I'm down to half health because I don't have the one. Am I winning? No, I have pretty definitively lost for the last I don't know how long. 15 minutes or so. And it all could have been avoided if I did not succumb to hubris. I'm still going to try and beat him, but like he's got to be a good number of souls of some amount. This whip is so nice for these guys. I think there's more of them. That. Yeah, he's gonna be worth a decent amount, regardless. And these guys are actually worth a pretty decent amount, too. Or at least enough that it's worth it. Might want to munch. Yeah, you know what? You're right, I should. Oh, and I have plenty of them. I will have to heal, but... Okay, it's not like I'm really gonna have that much room to heal fighting him anyway. Like, aside from that one curse attack, I'm okay at fighting him. Okay, there's that. All right, let's try this again. Got to get one more good hit on. Yeah, I got him. There we go. Okay. Miraculously, I have made back the souls that I lost. So that means it's time to go try that jump again. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. In fact, I'm not going to... Yeah, exactly. Time to make the jump. No, I'm going to be super careful and just homeward bone. And it's 2:23. I think I have time to go by the thing and then go unlock that other bonfire. Okay, we have a effigy, we have unlimited life gems, spell use, excuse me, unlimited fire bombs and magic bombs, and those, and inflict, okay, not unlimited Ferrous stones though, and only one more of these. Okay, let's go use it. I didn't what? Wrong. What are we talking about? What isn't out yet? I want to know now. Okay, 224. Yeah, I can do this. Got another bloop. Just checking where the bloop originates. I am not sure. Not sure where the bloop originates. First up, this guy. It's not a one-hit kill. Oh, is Hakita streaming? Is Hakita streaming also? Nice. Nope, nope. Ah, foiled by one of the 4 elements. I want that. I want it so bad. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Did. And... Did. Am I punishing them for chilling? Yes. Actually, that is a good point. Maybe I should be leaving them alive. For, like, farming later. Oh, right, I gotta kill these guys then. Oh. No, I don't. Oh.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid. I must thank you, young traveler. I am strayed.
Oh, okay.
Been a guest for a very long time. Cursed one, weak.
I lack intelligence. Oh, well, yeah, I'm not a sorcerer. Alright, we got the bonfire. You're staring my dollar store whip. Yeah. Okay, well, that was an adventure. So I'm gonna... Oh, right, I gotta show you guys... I gotta bring the puppy back. For everyone who missed the puppy at the beginning of the stream. Turn video on. There we go. Again, I apologize for the messy office. I don't have a cool, slick streamer background. Alright, I will get the puppy. Here's the puppy. Thank you. The possum's howling at the moon shirt. Here's the puppy. This is Daisy. She is our new little 3-legged Newfie puppy. She is very sweet, but yeah, she is missing her left leg. Yep, I'm sorry. That's uncomfortable. Oh, she's they're just a very placid breed, apparently. They're not very active dogs. Huh. Not very active. Hello. You were so sweet. Oh, ears. Yeah, she's very chill. Hopefully she'll remain a pretty chill dog. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure she is trained well and doesn't have any mental scars. Hi. Puppy, yeah. What did you found treats? What sort of treats are they? Okay, are they actually puppy treats? Do you want to feed them to the puppy? Okay. Okay. Oh. Luna is my second youngest child. She wants to feed the puppy treats, apparently. I did not plan this. This is not a bit. I don't know what.
What is that game?
That's Dark Souls 2. I was just streaming it. Did Mama say you could feed her these treats? No? Okay. I'll tell you what, save those and I'm gonna bring her downstairs and then you can see about that, okay? I'm gonna be downstairs in just a second. Okay. Alright, so
Because she's a black dog.
uh-huh. She's a black dog, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream here. Try to do it while holding the puppy. Thank you everybody for coming. Thanks to Dylan for coming. I'm sorry Discord decided to... Yeah, the girls are so excited for the puppy. I'm sorry that Discord ruined the... Yeah, it's a chat software, not the sorry that Discord ruined the call, but yeah, we will... Yeah, I'll probably continue with Dark Souls 2. I do want to stream other stuff. It's a time problem. Like, I'm definitely not opposed to doing, like, streams, like a stream during the week also, like I've done before, but it is... Here. It's a little hard for me to find the time right now, but might do that. I think on the, Fridays, we're just going to continue with Dark Souls 2 for now. And yeah, so yeah, thank you. Here, I'm gonna put you down. You don't seem... Oh, thank you everyone for coming, and have a great rest of your day. Bye!